Good afternoon, everybody.
Hi, this is Abraham Walker with Ask A Walker, your Northern Virginia real estate agent. Today is I will put it right there, right? This is the video. I'll also put that right there. Good. So let's get into, this is the evening show, and this is the recap. For anyone that will not make it to the end of this video, my cell phone number is 703-539-2053. That's 703-539-2053. So on today we had 1.5 hours of phone call prospecting, no door knocking prospecting, and we also went on a broker tour today, toured like 7 homes on tour today. No leads that we found today. We did discard a person, not discard, but that's a terrible way to say that. We follow up with an individual. We determined that we would not work with that person and they would not work with us. So that's the great thing about lead generating, right? You can look for your business, and since you're looking for your business, you don't have to take everything that comes to you, right? So let's talk about the thought for today. This should be a very quick video. So the thought for today is this morning I was sidetracked with the administrative task in that our broker tour, there's a process that we use for our broker tour process that I was operating under the assumption that someone else was going to complete this task. That task did not get completed. So then for me to operate sanely, I completed the task myself. And then I was almost emotional during that time. And then I thought to myself, you know what? What I should do is I should time myself doing this activity, right? And since I know that I'm going to have to do that, I know that I get the opportunity to do the activity in the future until I get an assistant, right? So this is going to be, we're going to have 2 thoughts today. Until I get an assistant, I should time this task so then I could time block for it for next week, right? And then I could make sure that my schedule meets my goal, right? So your schedule helps to predict what your goal is going to be or the results that you're going to accomplish. So did that through my Toggle app, right? There's an app called Toggle that I use to track my time. That's where I record everything I do for the most part. That's work related, right? And so I'm building that out this month, and it should be pretty awesome going forward as far as really breaking down every hour of the day that Abraham is working, what Abraham's working on, how long did it take to complete that task, notes from those tasks, kept in Toggle, which will then sync over to a couple other apps that we're using, right? So now that back to the story. So now that I've timed myself doing that task, it took about 1 hour and 10 minutes. Someone said that they could do it even quicker, and we'll wait to see how that works out. I was talking to Crystal. She's watching you film this. So we'll continue to time block an hour and 10 minutes, right? We'll get quicker as we do it more often. And you see, if you're gonna you become emotional about things that you feel like you have no control over, or that you have not really provided yourself with enough evidence that you can either do those activities or that they can be done in a timely fashion. Now that we have the evidence, right, that it's only going to take this amount of time, now all we have to do is block out for that much time, right? So now there's no need to be emotional, right? If I don't do it on Tuesday night, if I don't do it on Monday night, then of course I'm going to have the same result on Tuesday, right? So then I determine, right, my success. I am in control of this ship, right? So that was the first thought, right? So that goes back to our video this morning, right? That talks about being emotional, moving from emotional to evidence-based. The next idea is that I'm really excited about this frustration that I received, or that I went through this morning, right, when I was emotional, because that leads me to believe, and that leads me to, I knew already. This is just another reminder that this business has to get big, like huge. Like, can you see? Yeah, it has to get huge, right? Because for it to get huge, when it gets huge, right? then we can start to provide a Ritz-Carlton-like service, a Nordstrom-like service, a Starbucks experience, right? A Walt Disney experience, with the additional assistance of staff, right? So the staff that comes on, the partners, the team players that comes on board, we will then be able to, like with a fine-tooth comb through all of our processes and the ways we service our clients, the way we service our listings, the way we service our vendors, right? So we're going to look at the opportunity to work with vendors that help our clients as an opportunity to serve them too. And so all this service, right, it takes time, right? And there's only a certain amount of time I have. There's only a certain amount of time that Crystal has at this time. So I want you to think about the reason why we're going to build this big business, right? The reason why you also want to build a big business is that then you can bring on staff, you can bring on additional help, you can compensate those people very nicely, and you can then raise your level of service, right? You can raise the expectations that your clients receive. You can raise them so high that no one else will be able to serve them at that expectation, right? So I'm really excited about the growth opportunity, or just what growth in general allows you to do, right? So that was it for today. So I really do appreciate your future referrals. Again, my name is Abraham Walker with Ask A Walker. You can call or text me at 703-539-2053. That's 703-539-2053. My email address is abraham@askawalker.com. That's abraham@askawalker.com. And I will see you. Oh, hold on. I'm never too busy for your referrals. I want you to know that. I'm never too busy for your referrals. And I will see you on tomorrow. Peace.